Welcome back to you.
And me. Board gaming.
And this is another episode of our Halloween Spooktacular. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, the spiders have...
Oh, geez. The spiders that we've had running around decided to...
In the previous episodes of...
do some major makeover work here. We got spider webs everywhere now.
Well, I guess they're enjoying their stay and they're not planning on leaving anytime soon.
No, it looks like they're making themselves at home.
Yep.
Well, look at the Guardian, though. He's covered in webs.
Oh, the Keeper, man.
The Keeper's, like, covered in webs. What the... Poor guy.
Wow. The viewer board's just all covered.
You can't even see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well. Anyway. How's it going, Alan?
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Alan.
Fine. Just peachy.
Yeah, could you tell your friends to maybe...
Your friends are kind of getting a little carried away with the decor or their webbing or whatever you want to call it. I think it's marvelous.
Yeah, and I guess you're kind of used to this.
Oh, geez. The light's still on. Maybe he's got something else coming, too?
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, anyway. Before we get any further in what's going on behind the scene here, in the background and all that stuff, we got another board game to do the first look and review.
Mm-hmm.
This is Shadows in the Forest. This age is 8 to adult, age 2 to 7 players.
And Alan, I see what you did there. Last time when we spin the wheel, it said beware of the dark. And look at this. Play in the dark strategy game.
Oh, jeez. Beware of the dark.
The wheel of fate has spoken.
And the wheel says, doesn't look good. Yeah, I can see why. Because now we have spiderweb everywhere.
Look at that.
And we're having to play in the dark now. Even though we're already in the dark because he took the power out, or the lights earlier.
This does not look good at all.
So anyway... Oh, look at here. It says LED lantern and batteries included.
Batteries included?
Oh.
What?
How do you get a lantern in this? Oh, gee. Okay, this is from Think Fun.
Think Fun.
Think Fun. Interesting game. All right, let's try this out. Let's look at it and see what we think about it, I guess. Yeah, I got my handy-dandy pocket knife here to pop open the plastic.
That lantern must be very thin. Unless the box is deeper than what it looks like. Let's take a closer look at the box.
Alright, so I got it off the... Oh, that's a sturdy box. That is a sturdy box. Okay.
Ooh, heavy. Shadows in the Forest. Don't think we covered any Think Fun games, so welcome to the channel, Think Fun.
Yeah.
A lot of detail put in the box.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the dark strategy game. That just makes things interesting, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's break it open, shall we?
Alright.
Okay, so first things first. We've got like a blue mat. Or
Mist.
Mist or fog or water or something on the box.
We are in the forest.
Okay, so we are greeted by... Well, that's interesting. They had literally took the instruction manual and stuck it right inside, like half and half, in the board here.
That could have split it. That's an interesting way of putting it.
I don't know if that's deliberate or...
Usually it's sitting on top. It's different.
Okay. So the instruction manual. That's pretty good. Oh, they got You got a Facebook, a YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and a Pinterest.
They got it all covered.
Wow, they got a lot. Okay, so thinkfun.com, and they have all their social medias covered here. All right. If the legends are true, deep in the forest, you might encounter shadowlings, mysterious creatures who live in total darkness and have never been seen in the light. Each night, the seeker searches the forest with a lantern, hoping to prove that they truly exist. But the elusive shadowlings have many places to hide and work together to avoid the lantern's light. Will they be discovered tonight? That's the little story that goes along with the game. It kind of makes sense with the lantern, shadows in the forest. I'm starting to get a little, story going on here. All right. Find the shadowlings and freeze them all with the lantern. So, okay. Seeker's goal. Sorry, find the shadowlings and freeze them all with lantern. Shadowling's goal, meet with all the other shadowlings at one hiding place before they're all frozen by the lantern. So is there like shadowlings versus
lantern?
Seekers? That's interesting. All right. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I opened it up more, and it showed something that's really neat. I'm gonna not look at that very much more. We have the game board. Okay.
Cutouts.
We have some cutouts. We have some what looks like rocks, some trees. We have some tree stumps and some more trees. Oops, some more trees. We have another set of rocks and one tree.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. There's just different layers to get down.
I feel like I'm opening up a board game themed to Bob Ross here.
Happy little trees.
It's got that feel. Yeah, happy little trees. Yeah.
We made it to the bottom.
Finally. Okay, so we have a lot more trees here, and I guess some rock work or whatever this is. Rocks and trees, I guess. All right. Okay, all the way down to the bottom, and
that is a small lantern.
There is. Oh, maybe this is this space here, this big space, is for all these to fit down inside.
Once you get them popped out.
And then this fits down. That's that same size, so that'll fit down in it too. Okay. And then these must be the shadowlings that are dark. Wow. Okay. And they fit in here when you're done. Okay. Look at this box. It's like this all empty holes. Oh.
Well, they got
this might
faces?
be the shadowling eyes that pops in, because these are just dark, so the white eyes are. Yeah. Okay. All right. We have an interesting thing here. We have a die, and it's not just any kind of die either. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We gotta hold it to the light real quick, and then you'll see the magic happen.
Glow in the dark dice. Wow, that's nice.
It's a glow in the dark die. Yeah, that's gonna be neat to see really illuminated when it's, I only got just a little bit of light on it, so I think it's already starting to die out a little bit, but it is glow in the dark die. Alright, and here is the, oh my word. That's the lantern?
It looks so much bigger on the box.
What? Okay, we're going to open this up first. I'm going to stool back here out of the way. Pocket knife. This is the big thing in question in all this stuff. Alright, so there's a tab. Pull that tab out.
So what batteries is it? Just watch?
Yeah, it looks like there might be some watch batteries. Alright.
How bright is this thing?
How bright is this thing?
How bright is this little guy?
Oh, jeez. It's LED light, obviously, so maybe it gets brighter as it stays on? That's what some LED lights do.
Oh. Shake it. It's like a timer where it just gives you a certain amount of light for a second.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you killed it.
There we go.
Oh, okay. That's pretty powerful.
Ooh, okay, that's brighter than I thought it was going to be. That's good. Just have to, I guess, knock the batteries in the right spot because it, shipping and moving things around and all that stuff. So that's pretty bright. That's a pretty bright light. So when you put that dice next to it,
now that's what gets it going, gets illuminated.
Yeah. Yeah, you can set it next to light a lot. It starts to.
Thank you, Alan, for helping out with the lights.
You're welcome, my friends. All right. Let's go to the shadowlings. I'm guessing these are. You don't have like this tape on it. They're open. They're open little baggies. They're not sealed. They're not resealable. Like you can reuse them.
But
so.
they still can put them back in.
Yeah. That's it. You couldn't. But. All right. So these are lightweight guys.
Okay. Those would be cool if they were rubber, like the acorns. In the squirrel game we played.
Yeah, that would have been neat. And I guess these are the eyes for them.
Oh, it looks like ugly dolls. Oh, look at the chubby little guy. Wow. Those got eye holes.
Yeah. So.
Got 6 of them. Oh, and there's different sizes of them. It's like a whole family.
These white things glow.
Well, that would give them away.
I was just curious,
So acquire the eye thingies to the shadowings. Mask? They're kind of like mask.
Yeah, they kind of got like a mask thing going on.
Because it goes around their whole face.
They aren't the same type of looking mask either. They're all
unique.
Yeah, they're different. Unique to their personality, I guess. You got more masks than. I think I'm gonna give him this one since it's so different.
Got 1 extra, 2 extra?
2 extra. Yeah.
Huh.
Well, that's good in case one tend to fall off or something. Have extra, put them back in the bag. But this is what the shadowlings look like with the eyes on them.
They look cute now and less scary.
Yeah, they don't look as.
They're still mysterious though.
Of course, these mysterious little animals.
It's like I'm getting where the wild things are off of them.
Kind of has that vibe, yeah. And then the only thing we have left are these. Some of these pieces are falling out of the cardboard already. That's pretty well made. Considering.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
That could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Much worse.
Alright, let's do a little speed montage on these trees and rocks and forest life.
Yeah.
This is the worst ever. Like, some plastic thing, work with it, pull it, get it off.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing. There's an owl. What's the worst thing? Oh, there we go. So I got sliding to get it here?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a tree. Oh, so back to the map?
Yeah.
So a little lesson. What it is.
Okay, there's the last tree.
So popped them out,
Popped them
and
all
then made them
out.
3D.
Yep.
A little
All
village.
right, well, we only have one thing left to do as far as the first look and review is concerned.
Big board.
The game board.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's a very sturdy game board. One thing I noticed already is that this board is folded kind of a different than traditional game boards we got. Looks like it's more like a square than anything.
Two-fold.
Yeah. All right,
A little anticipated to see what this board looks like.
Yeah.
The forest theme.
I wonder if these have like places for them to sit on the board or something. You know, how do we know where these go, or is it just
place them where you
randomly? You know.
That that would be cool because it would be different each time if you could place them.
Yeah.
Randomly where you want. Oh. Empty board. So I'm getting brave from this board.
Okay, so there's not really like a certain place, but I guess by the shapes of these faces, the bigger ones go with the bigger pieces. Like this would go in here without being taking up a whole lot of space in the small one.
As long as they just don't go in front of the paths here.
Yeah.
The top of this reminds me of the trolls from Disney. From Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
The trolls. The stone trolls.
I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
Seems about right.
Yeah. This one's really hard to put anything in. Maybe I should put the smallest one in over here and then put, this is a little bigger space, so I'm going to put that tree there. Okay, so that kind of gives you a... Wow, when you move the lamp around, it really shifts the darkness on everything across the board.
Oh, like it only lights up the little area.
Yeah, so it's like you're going through the woods.
Yeah.
So
the
I guess
trees.
gameplay we only use this light.
Yeah, the trees.
That's gonna be nice.
Is what's blocking it, and that's what making it nice. Instead of it lighting up the whole board, those towers there.
Yeah, the are very restricted.
Restricts it to that little space. That's cool.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's a real woods there, a real forest.
It gives the illusion of somebody walking through the forest. When you're in the woods or in a campground or whatever, So let's just set that right there, get that illuminated a little bit. And then you have these. These guys, they're supposed to be, hiding in the trees. Or whatever,
Kind of put them in the front so you guys can see.
Yeah. kind of give you an idea.
Now we got instructions.
Back here on this side. Yeah.
Same art that is on the front of the box.
Mm-hmm.
Ages 8 to adult, 2 to 7 players. Story, gold.
That's gonna be neat when it gets completely illuminated, because it's not very bright at the moment, but the dice will be really neat when it gets good and lit up.
Seems like there's a little bit to go through here.
Oh yeah.
All the information. So the seeker. So we're playing some hide and seek here. Hide and seek board game. All right. And then the battery replacement. Then this page just has that misty forest look. Follow them on social media. And 2017. So 5 years. 5 years.
Think Fun's mission is to ignite your mind. Think Fun is the world's leader in addictively fun games that stretch and sharpen your mind, from lighting up young minds to creating fun for the whole family. Think Fun's innovative games make you think wild, but they make you smile. That's pretty cool.
Let's kind of show what gameplay would look like here. Oh, yeah. See, it doesn't cover the whole board because of the trees being there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, when you're going through the forest, it really takes away...
It's darker there, yeah.
You know, from... Oh, there's one there. Oh, there's another one. You could see how it would play out, but they're going to be hidden. I don't know if the eyes will be facing like in towards the tree where you can't see it, or because if you did it this way, like I use this for example, if this guy is turned around, his eyes are, you know, black, right, or white, right, but you can't see him now. He's hiding in the dark. But once you get close to him, then you see him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have his, like this one here, his eyes open, you directly see him, even though, you know, right there you see him. You know, that's neat how this game kind of, you know, makes you think about where they're at and all that stuff. You know, strategize what would be the best move. I wonder how this game actually works, like how it, because I'm sure that these guys move too.
That's why the full playthrough's there.
So it's going to be interesting to see what the playthrough is going to have.
Yep, so if you want to know more about Shadows in the Forest,
you're going to have to watch the whole playthrough.
Yep, stay tuned on the channel for the full playthrough. So make sure that notification bell is on and that you're subscribed. And never miss a Halloween Spooktacular episode. Twitch viewers are going to have fun with this one. Looking like, where are they at?
Yeah.
No spoiling, guys. They would actually try to play along with us on the board. do that in the playthrough.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, because this says 2 to 7 players, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you count everything, the lantern and the shadowlings, that's 7 things to move.
Okay.
So.
Because, yeah, lantern's a seeker, so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's 2 different rules of this book. You got the person that's the seeker, and you have the person that's the shadowlings.
That's everything that comes in Shadows in the Forest. Playing the dark strategy game. I could see the darkness, and I could see the strategy, so that saying on there goes well. Makes sense.
Shadows in the Forest. That'd be interesting to play. I'm curious how this is going to play out.
We've got the shadowlings, the dice, the instructions, the lantern, and the board.
We're probably going to have to play this game twice.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get a feel of both sides of the gameplay, because
one round, hider and seeker,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so both of us know what it feels like to hide and seek and all that stuff, So. Because the seeker has to close their eyes during the shadowling's turn.
Mm.
Seeker must stay along the paths, and the shadowlings can move freely anywhere along the board as long as they don't get touched by the light.
What? So you mean they can go that rock to way over there?
I don't know how many spaces they can go, but it's just freely across the board what the instructions said. So they're not stuck to like the spaces. They can hide anywhere within all these trees, but they only have to be like in the rules. They can't be 2 shadowlings on one tree or one rock. They have to be separated.
And then meet together.
Yeah, they have to be. Then they have to group together.
All in the same section.
Yeah.
So
I'm guessing that's what it is. They can't. I guess they start separated, and they have to try to group up without being seen.
Interesting.
Yeah. And only the seeker rolls the die.
Mm.
So I guess they know how many spaces to move. You only have like a maximum of 6. That's 5. So you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each rock, even though it's not round, some of these rocks are not round, that's still space. So depending on the size of the rock, you're still having to count that space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever it is. So there's a lot of instructions we're gonna have to look and read up on and understand completely how this game works and everything. I'm curious. I'm interested. Those are going to be kind of fun. It's kind of a different aspect to a board game, kind of like a hide and seek version. Hide and seek freeze tag game.
Freeze tag.
Because when the light touches one of the shadowlings, they freeze, and you have to move. If you have one that's frozen by the light, the ones that are not touching light have to move to that other one without being touched by the light and unfreeze it for it to move around the board.
What's exactly touched by the light, though? Because that one right there, I would count as frozen. But if this is still, you can still see this in the shadow over here.
Well, depending on how, we had this other light on, so when it gets turned, all the lights get turned off. Half the tree is lit, half the tree is dark. So however you want to look at that, there's shadows everywhere, so they can stay in the shadows without being touched by the light. You know, like there's light on that side, but he can stand over here, and he's not in the light anymore. He's dark. You know, so. I'm anxious to play this game. It looks very interesting.
All right, then.
I guess this seems like a game that I'd like to play sometime. Being in the dark, shadows. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game, Shadows in the Forest. And do you all people or birds, raven, like forest and shadows, so this game is literally up your alley, or forest.
Or tombstone.
Or tombstone, or whatever you want to call it. Yes, yes.
Up your crypt.
Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that
bell.
And if you're on Twitch,
follow us on Twitch, U_me game, and you can chat, interact with us, and be featured on the viewer board and the leaderboard, which the spiders have taken over.
Yeah. Before we know it, it's going to be completely covered up and we will see it. Somewhere over there, so the viewer board, Daddy Spartan, Lon Ogre 2000, or just Lon Ogre now, isn't it?
Mm.
Fatal _gaming with an 8, Kane California, Cage Alex9, Sleuthful, and later Twitch board, still the reigning defending champ, Kane California, Cage Alex9 at number 2, and Sleuthful at number 3. But that could change very, very soon. That could be changing very, very soon. Now, Kane has solidified himself still on top, but we could see Sleuth moving up and Cage moving down. Yeah. So that's a twist. If that Cage has to save himself, I think it's the next stream or thereabout, to stay at second. Otherwise, Sleuthful will move up if she comes on. So, a lot of
interesting things
on this. And of course, Cage is our moderator, our legend.
It's just gonna be sad to drop him to 3.
If he drops to 3, man, I'm gonna be disappointed. But it is what it is.
And leave a like on the video. Don't get touched by the light. Leave a like.
Oh, yeah. Leave a like.
Especially with all these spiders, these creepy crawlies going around. Look at this. Leave a like for this.
I know.
Send some help.
Good grief.
Yeah.
This is
the past few days and videos that they've been here. Decided to
poor Guardian. He's just like engulfed in spider webs and everything. But yeah.
Yep.
Any last words? Whoa. You're not going to kill us or something or whatever. Oh, no. I mean for the video. Okay.
I mean, our fate is coming up, so yeah.
Oh, the Wheel of Fate. But that's covering the webbing. Well, at least some webbing starting to get on it. We're going to have to blow off the webbing and try to get the Wheel of Fate over here. Should I go ahead and box up the board game now?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. The box is way on the floor here. Hold on. All right. pretty sturdy plastic thing too. I forgot to mention that. So this just breaks down. That's pretty easy. I mean, it just breaks down.
I like the idea of putting it together instead of it being a pop-up board.
Yeah. That is interesting.
It could have worked as a pop-up board, but I like the pieces being separate.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means you can kind of change the layout each game.
Yeah. You got to make sure that the pieces that you're setting up fit in those openings, so it can be customizable. You know, the game can change, or as far as the layout's concerned, like this can be over here instead. You know, you gotta make sure it fits in that, you know, smaller spot, you know.
As long as it's not touching that path.
Yeah, as long as it's not blocking the path, you know, or anything. Alright. Guessing this goes
Where the lantern was.
here. There was one time I was putting the game away, and I put the lid on the box, and there was so much air trapped in the box that when it extruded from the box, it sounded like a fart. It was doing every time, or it just sounded really funny. Yeah. All right. So the back. The back of the box. So basically, on the pictures, they're the ones that are hiding the challenge around, and she's the seeker. So basically, once all the seekers are together, the shadows are together in one spot, then they win. But if the
seeker should be like, all right, last turn for me, and then
I'm thinking if the seekers freeze all of them before they can meet up, then the seeker wins. You know, so it's a bit of strategy in how to, you know, hide and seek.
The seeker should have that last turn if it doesn't reach it or find them in time, and that's when it gives it to the Shadow Wings.
Ignite your mind. Yep.
Okay, but
0 to not for kids 0 to 3 years old. Just the small pieces and the masks and stuff that came with it, the dice and everything. Yeah.
So yeah, think fun. Shadows in the Forest.
Yeah.
2017.
I am excited to play this and the full playthrough coming up on the channel. So stay tuned for that.
I like how their logos also
Yeah,
in the
it's kind
shadow.
of like in the shadow a little bit. It's kind of a cool touch.
Seems like a good game for camping.
Yeah.
Ooh, next to the fire. Yeah, there you go. Marshmallows, fire, shadows in the forest.
I like the fact that this game is required to be like in the dark for it to work the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, the lantern wouldn't work the way it's supposed to. So you have to have your lights off for the game to be played.
So sorry about the people that's afraid of the dark.
So, I guess we'll have to put a before we do the full playthrough of this game, we're gonna have to put up like a caution screen saying those who are afraid of the dark, beware or something,
Dark video.
Yeah, dark video or whatever, view with caution or something like that. We'll have to do something for it to.
Really?
Something. I mean, I don't want them to be surprised about it being.
Oh, the video's dark. Oh.
So we're just saying, we give them a heads up, and this video is dark. So if you're afraid of the dark, don't watch it, or.
Can you be afraid of dark videos?
Turn the lights around you when you're watching it, so you're not sitting in the dark to make it even worse. That's why you give them a warning out, so they can be prepared for it and everything. So playthrough review rate, I guess we'd call it. I would give it, based on the quality, the lantern, the really cool glow-in-the-dark dye. That's really neat. I would have to give it I have to give it if it's a 1 to 10. I probably have to go like almost in the middle and go about like 6, maybe a 7, because I want to give it some gameplay before I give it the final.
Well, the point of this one is quality wise, rather not gameplay.
Yeah, and it's good quality. So I guess I want to see how the shadowings and light moves in the gameplay before I give it like the full.
Well, that's gameplay.
Well, gameplay. I mean gameplay, and this is part of the ratings. You can't just rate it from one and not the other.
It's the first look rating.
That's what I just said.
But it's not basing off of playthrough because you haven't played it.
That's what I just said.
Okay, but you can't really go, oh, well, I haven't played it, so. So how many stars?
And if it did stars, I give it probably a 3.5 stars.
Quality, Ross?
Maybe a 4. I'll give it a 4. I give it a 4. And a 1 out of 10. I'll bump it up. I'll bump it up to a 7. 7 or 8. 8. 8. I'll move to an 8.
Okay, so quality-wise here, I like it. I like how they brought to life board. They could have been rubber. The shadow wings could have been the rubber.
Yeah.
Like how the acorns were in Sneaky Snacky Squirrel Game.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Everything else is well made. The lantern's bright. The way it moves through. Everything is dark over here. It's just this patch of light. Well made. And I've never seen anything really like it the way it was shown. So, yeah. Rubber Shadow Wings is really what made it a 4. So.
Yeah. That would have made it a lot more easier to handle because those plastic shatterings, they're really slick and you can drop it and they watch you playing it in the dark and then you wouldn't even know where it's at. You know?
It'd be a real shadow in the dark then.
Yeah. But yeah. If you're watching on YouTube and you're wondering what this pumpkin is with names on it, you can get your name on it too. It's very easy to do that. All you have to do is follow us on Twitch
And get your name on there.
And start viewing our videos and interact with us on Twitch and our live streams. And you too can have your name on the
a couple streams, maybe about a week. These guys have been with us a while, so they immediately got on it.
Yeah, they got on real,
just by tuning in.
I really didn't expect to have that many names that fast
within the first
couple of
I think
streams.
The holiday.
This particular holiday, I guess everybody really likes to watch what we do, and this was a lot improved compared to last year. So they're like really on top of it.
I think it was the holiday item. It's like, oh, okay, it's something that only lasts during that special. So
when we added that, I think that really helped.
Perhaps when some of them missed out on the beach balls, they're like, okay, if this is a continued thing, that's what made me jump on in. But yeah, it looks nice. Become a Jacko viewer on the View of Lantern. Only available during the Halloween Spooktacular. Then the next holiday special brings a new item.
A new item to be.
New viewer item.
Yeah, viewer item. And basically what you're doing when you get on that or the beach ball for summer or whatever the item is, you get your name on there and then you're able to tell us, hey, I want you guys to play this game, do this game, and we'll do our best.
So it's like benefit to get on there as well.
Then you get your shout out, and then
you're getting featured. You shout out,
and then we play.
You pick a game
for
us.
Tell us that you suggest or whatever
that we'll play on Twitch.
To play a game that we have, or find a game that you think would be kind of cool for us to play. Then that's what you'll do. That's what that means. So, yeah.
So Full Law and Ogre Fatal Gaming and Kane, California. Shout out to the Jacko viewers.
Got a couple spaces left on there in case Daily Spartan and Cage pop on one of our streams, so be able to squeeze them on there. So, and don't worry if you're worried about that being permanent marker. It is not. It is actually, I'm using dry erase marker, and it comes off very easily, which is really neat because then you just erase it and have it ready for next year.
But we're not going to erase our viewers. We like viewers.
Well, I mean, if you want to erase it or like draw a face or something on it, you can. Oops, I messed up. Erase it, and you can go back to it again. So it's just a dry erase marker. It's easy to write on it, and it comes off very easily.
Yeah, so. I probably wouldn't like. So you can kind of compare. It's like, oh, this is the 2022 pumpkin, 2021 pumpkin. It's a trophy. It's a monument at this point, like how the beach ball was. But Alan takes it back as a souvenir, so puts it in the cemetery. Just how Sunshine took the beach ball. So it's like a collectible for the icon to take back to remember for the year.
Yeah.
A souvenir. Okay, Alan, let's go ahead and seal our fate.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
And then we'll, I guess, end the stream, in the video, I guess, after this. We already did our closing let's see. You spun it first, and I spun it, and then you spun it again.
Why are we doing this turn? Why are we doing this turn thing?
So then we both got a chance to spin the wheel. Alright, let's see what it says. Jeez, I don't want to see
as executive.
Our choices are changing the group as we go. It's obviously, this is what it's about. Do it. Spin the wheel of fate.
Well, it concludes our fate for the next episode. Watch your back. Watch your back, Blitz. What's that mean? More zombies coming or something? Watch your back.
Watch my back.
Yeah, that's perfect for you. Watch our back. Okay.
What does that mean?
All right, well, you guys out there, leave a like. Watch our back. Leave a like. Watch us in the comments. Put down a comment right now. Let's know your...
What does that mean? What does watch your back mean? Oh, gosh.
We got you guys out there to keep us covered. Watch your back for more webs.
Oh, no. Maybe. May add more webs across behind me or something. Who knows? Watch my back?
Okay.
Is it watch my back or is good news on the way? It's in between.
Nah. Watch your back.
Look, it's
watch
in between.
Back.
It's not like it's stuck in. It's not like it's stuck in here saying watch your back.
Why,
it's in between the. You know, it was like that. So I'm guessing it's more on the watch your back side of it. But still, it's like
watch your back.
It's not directly on one thing, though. But anyway, I guess we'll just call it watch your back, depending the way it's leaning on that.
What else could possibly happen? Alan, you got more tricks?
Oh, yes. More tricks up my feathery sleeves.
Okay.
Oh, great. Oh, great. What does that mean? Poor Guardian, he's all... Oh.
Okay.
Covered up in the web. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Shadows in the Forest. It's going to be an exciting game when we pull it back out to do the full playthrough. It's going to be interesting playing the game in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's an original game. Like, there's no other game that has this type of idea that I can think of.
No.
You know. I mean, yeah, other games have the moving aspect around the board, but this one's in the dark, moving on the board, and the light is what makes it
special.
It's really neat.
Well, we're going to learn how to play this and jump on Twitch and stay tuned for the full playthrough.
Yep. Shadows in the Forest.
Coming your way.
Shadows coming soon?
Dun, dun,
dun. Anyway, let's get to playing this game and learning how to play it. And we'll be back later on. Don't get scared.
Play a board game.
We'll see you all in the next one.
It's been another episode of our Halloween Spooktacular. Stay tuned.
Are you scared yet?
Yeah, I've been scared. Bye-bye. Wait. Betty. Which, tune us out.